Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, hello, wagwan. My name is Toni-Ann and I do home, lifestyle and fashion videos. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video, I took a very bold move to do a assumption / ask me a question on Instagram, and I'm just going to be reacting or just answering you guys' questions. So yeah, let's get into it. I took this very bold move in actually doing my first assumption / ask me a questions on the video, and this is my way of you guys getting to know me a bit more. And it is a very big risk, but guess what is life without risk, eh? So let's just jump right into it. The first one is actually a question, and this one is, what is your skincare routine? Because your skin look amazing. Thank you so much, darling. Like, really appreciate it. But what I would say is, at this moment I'm actually in between products and also routines, because I'm trying to see what products and routine works best for me, especially, you know, when you move to a new country and so forth like that. You have to, you know, keep working on it. But what I would advise, as I've been doing, is actually to use a face steamer to steam your face at least once a week, or even twice a month if you don't have that much time. And products that I would recommend that you use on a regular basis is actually a face toner, moisturizer, and also a face mist. And it's all actually really good to use a SPF during the daytime, and it's good to have a day moisturizer and also a night moisturizer just when you go into bed, as they do have different effects and that works differently on your face. So that's my tip for you. And oh, it's another question, and this one is, what is your favorite European meal? Oh, that I am not sure, but what I would say is I do really love a good bolognese. Like, I love that. It is really tasty, and hopefully it is a European meal, so don't quote me on that, but yeah. And this one is also a question as well, and this one is, are you planning on having kids soon? Definitely. That would be, you know, a dream of mine to actually have, you know, my family and so forth. So hopefully soon you guys will see me with a baby pumpkin, you know, just growing and growing and growing. So we'll see about that. Ooh, this one is another question. I see you guys have a lot of questions for me, but I don't mind, as you know, you guys are getting to know me. So yeah. This one is, what is it like living in England? Well, it is good now, to be honest. I hated it when I just moved here. Like, I hated it so much. It was so much different, you know, from what you're used to, who you're used to, and, you know, who you've been around. But now, you know, when you know, get on your feet and you know how to get around and you meet new people and so forth like that, it is amazing now, to be honest. So yeah, it's actually great living in England. Ooh, another question. This one is, how old were you when you got married? I was 24 years old, and yeah, I'm 4 years in my marriage now, so yeah, 4 years strong going on. So yeah. And this one is, ooh, would you do a collaboration with another YouTuber? And if yes, who? Definitely, I would love to do collaborations. You know, like, it's a great way of, you know, connecting and connecting with other people, and actually and so for, you know, just to share different ideas, different opinions and stuff like that, learning from each other. Especially, this is actually like a social networking thing, so of course I would definitely love to do it. The first person I would actually love to do a collab with would be Petite C. Like, she is amazing. She's a friend of mine as well, and she, before I've actually even uploaded my first video, she had been there, like, you know, from day one, step by step, being like, you know, encouraging me, stuff like that. So she would be the first person I would actually love to do a collaboration with. On a larger scale, I would definitely like to work with Patricia Bright. She does have a business YouTube, which is actually really great, especially for young people, working class people, or young entrepreneur. And being that I am going into the entrepreneur world, that would be a dream of mine to actually work with her as well. And another one that I would actually work with is Gemma. She's actually amazing. She does like a lot of videos that I am really into. So yeah, and let's just jump into another one. Oh, this one says, you seem a bit stuck up. No, I am not. I've gotten that like a whole lot in my lifetime. I mean, people see you, and because you have like a stern face, they're like, oh, you seem unapproachable or something. But no, I am not stuck up. And once you get to know me, I am like one of the silliest person you can actually be around. I love laughing, I love joking about, I just love, you know, being mad. Well, not mad, but you know what I mean, you get the gist. I just love being fun, guys. I just love being fun. So I'm not stuck up, and anybody that actually knows me can tell you that. Once you meet me, that's it, the cat's out the bag. I am whoo. Anyway, so let's get into it before I get carried away. This one is, are you happy you moved to England, and what have been your struggles there? Well, I am happy I moved to England, as the reason I moved to England is because my spouse actually live here, and you know, we're building a life together, and that was the easiest decision for us. And the struggles that I faced here when I just moved there, I actually really hated it. Like, I hated it so much, because you moved away from where you've grown up, where you spent your entire life. I mean, yes, I have traveled to other places or whatever, but it is still not like drastic. You always look forward to actually move back home. So when I moved there, and especially living in a predominantly white area, you're like, I didn't really have anybody to relate to. I couldn't find somebody to like to connect with, because you're just not used to it. So you're not used to the food. Fun fact, when I just moved here, I went to the supermarket and walked around all the aisles, and I just walked out the supermarket with nothing, because it's just like, what the hell are these? The brands are different, the food is different, everything is different. So I was just like, you know what, no, I'm moving home. I can't deal. But we found a way to work around that, which, you know, now I just like go to Nottingham and so forth and stuff like that to get our food shopping, or, you know, hair products and stuff like that. So found a way to work around that, and I've met some amazing friends, you know. So and yeah, they make my experience a whole lot better. So I'm really grateful for you guys. So yeah. Oh, another question. This one is, can you do a house tour? I will definitely do a house tour, but first I'm actually trying to finish off my downstairs renovations, and then I will definitely give you guys a tour, and those videos will be posted as well, so stay tuned for that. Oh, another question. This one is, are you gonna go back to uni? Definitely, because that is definitely a personal accomplishment for me. So whether or not you get a job having your degree, it is still a personal accomplishment. So I will definitely do that. But at the moment, at the current state now, I'm actually working on my business and trying to get that to grow and become, you know, just great on a large scale. So after that, I'll definitely enroll in uni again. So yeah. Ooh, this is another question, and this one is, would you move to America? I don't think so, because I don't think hubby would want to live there, to be honest. And even though I've traveled there, you know, a few times and all of that, I spent a lot of time there as well, but I don't think I would actually live there, because I am not a single woman anymore, so I can't just up and move. So that is a no. Okay, so this one is, you seem secretive. It depends on what you call secretive, really, because not oversharing but sharing is not secretive. Like, some people like to know, like, oh, I want to know what you're doing 24/7. Like, no. I do post my family and stuff like that, but people can be so mean, especially in this social media world. It is really hard, you know, some people are just bullies. So I still try to protect my family as best as I can. So no, I wouldn't say I am secretive. You just probably need to know me a bit more. Oh, this one is, oh, what inspired you to start YouTube? The thing for me is I love watching YouTube. I love watching DIY videos. I love watching try on hauls, and those are stuff that I love doing, and that sort of inspired me to be like, oh, probably if I put it out there, you know, somebody that can relate to me and so forth will probably be encouraged to do the same thing. So it's just a voice, you know, just being out there to be like, you don't have to be this person to actually be able to do it. You can just do it, you know. So yeah, that's what actually inspired me. Oh, this one is, you still play football or you hang up those cleats for heels? And to be honest, I haven't played football in a very long time, since I actually left Jamaica and stuff like that. So I haven't played it a long time, but I haven't given up on it because that is my sports. And so you guys know, it's not just about the face, but yes, I do love sports. I do a lot of track and field, and up until my uni days I was actually playing football for my uni. So there you go, another thing you just learned about me. And ooh, this one is, pretty girls most of the time are mean. Well, it all depends on what you determine as pretty, because being beautiful is in the eyes of the beholder. So yeah, anybody can be mean. You don't have to just have a pretty face to be mean. No, you don't. And as I said, it all depends on what you consider as being pretty. So yeah, you can't have a pretty face and a very ugly spirit. So to me, that is not being pretty. When you're pretty inside and out, you're a beautiful person, and that's all that matters. So no, not all pretty girls are mean. I am not mean, for sure. And so, oh, this one, you are so beautiful and ambitious. I think personally ambition does bring you a far way, because without ambition, you know, what is life really? What would you want to become, you know, what you want to do with yourself? And I think having a pretty face is not all. Having a nicely shaped body, it's not all. Like, without ambition, like, what would you do to yourself? You need to push yourself more. And you know, so thank you so much for that compliment, as I've always been trying to create new businesses or trying new ventures and stuff like that. You have to want to better yourself in life. I think it's all about evolving, and that is me. So yeah, let's see what's up here again. And oh, when are you gonna do a DIY project? Don't you worry about that. As I mentioned before, I am doing some renovations, and most of them are actually DIY projects, as I love to be hands-on with everything that I'm doing. I love interior, and I love to push myself to be able to, you know, create a lane for myself doing everything. And if I can't do it, then so be it. But that's just me personally. So just watch out for those videos, as they will be coming. Oh, this one is, would you do a story time? I am not a great storyteller, so I don't know, but I wouldn't rule that out, so just stay tuned for that. Oh, of course this one would be there. What is your ethnicity? And okay guys, I would say this one is a bit complicated, as some people would say biracial, or some people would say mixed. So the thing is, my mom, she's Indian, my dad is black, so for some reason I am a mixture of both. So that's me there, but they'd call us West Indian, I think, if that's what it is. We always get this thing mixed up with race or whatever, but yeah, that's it. You already know I am Jamaican, so, but that's not ethnicity, so that's a whole different story. But you get my gist, you get my gist. Oh, this one is, I'm assuming you're a good cook. I must say, yes, I am. And that's not me tooting my own horns. You know, I get compliment on my food all the time, and yeah, I love it. I must say, like, growing up, you know, like watching your grandparents cook, or, you know, my mom, she's a good cook as well. So I guess it's just in the genes, you know, that, yeah, they passed it on to me. And now I'm like, oh, top chef. Oh, let me see here. What do you have here again? Oh, when are you going to visit Jamaica? Hopefully soon. I mean, with the whole COVID and everything, that's why I haven't visited this year. As I said, it would be selfish of me to actually want to visit during this time, especially with my grandma being there and stuff like that. So I don't think that is actually a wise choice at this moment. Plus, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks, so that's like 2 weeks out of your vacation time already. So to me, that would be a bit of waste, but hopefully early next year, definitely. Or we'll see. We will see. We will see. So let me see what else we have here. Oh, interesting one. Are you bisexual? Sorry to pop your bubble, but no, I am not. I'm not bisexual. I am sorry. Oh, I love this one. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? I must say, I see my business expanding and, you know, becoming a bit more successful than it is. I see myself having my little babies running around, you know. But the future that I do have is to actually, in the next 5 years, I want my business to be blooming. I want to, you know, start my family and so forth like that, and just see what happens after that. But I do have a plan working on right now, so hopefully within the next 5 years it will be on that level that I want to take it to. So yeah, stay tuned for that as well. And let me see what else is here. I think, yeah, I've done that. What was it like to move to a different country? It was hard. It was really hard, you know, giving up on your culture, giving up on your family, giving up on your friends. It's a whole lot. It was really hard. And to a lot of people that think it's really easy for you to be like, oh, I'm going to foreign, as, you know, Jamaicans would say, but they don't think about your loved ones, especially when you have, you know, stuff going on. I literally left Jamaica when I was literally going into my 3rd year of uni, so that was a blow. Leave my grandma out there, sisters, you know, brother, just leaving family and stuff like that. You're literally moving from one culture to a next, which a drastic change, and at first it can be difficult, and some people just have to understand that. And with other people that have the same understanding as me, to be like, you know, send me messages and stuff like that, or people try to be there for me to be like, yeah, it's gonna be all right. And that's what actually helped me to get through it. And now, yeah, it's been amazing. My husband has been so supportive, and he tries to be there in every step of the way that he possibly could. And yeah, I have to be very grateful for that. And yeah, and I'm just gonna do the last one here, and this one is, where are you from? I guess this is a new follower because I'm from Jamaica, but I am now living in England. And yeah, I don't think I need to go in details in where in Jamaica I am from, because that is a bit personal, because when I go back home, that's where I go. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for sending in your questions or your assumptions, and I will see you in the next video. I really do hope you enjoyed this, and if you haven't subscribed as yet, please hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss an upload. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.